Massachusetts is well known for its historical significance as one of the original 13 colonies and the place where America's Revolution began. The first European settlers arrived in the area around turn of the 17th century. Situated in the northeastern United States, New England has a long coastline along the Atlantic Ocean that is dominated by 3 enormous bays. In addition to its rich history, the Bay State also offers beautiful destinations like Cape Cod for tourists. This is the Global Explorer, and the top 10 tourist attractions in Massachusetts are presented below. Number 10. Cambridge. Cambridge is home to 2 of the world's best universities, Harvard and Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or MIT, making it a leader in the field of higher education worldwide. Located just across the Charles River from the city of Boston, it features beautiful architecture and museums on its historic campuses. While it is true that Cambridge is often lumped in with Boston, it is in fact its own city with its own distinct culture and identity, much of it which is centered on its illustrious education institutions. Harvard, for instance, is home to incredible historical buildings and enduring libraries, while Kendall Square is widely recognized as the world's most innovative square mile. Number 9. Berkshire. In the Berkshires, a mountainous region of western Massachusetts, nature and art coexist in harmony. The highest of the hills is around 2,000 feet, but most of them are much lower. Many sections of the Appalachian Trail can be found in the Berkshires. This area is home to Bass Bush Falls, the state's highest waterfall. If you're tired of hiking, you can always check out the Norman Rockwell Museum or a concert at the Tanglewood Music Center. Number 8. Minuteman National Historic Park. Just outside of Concord is the Minuteman National Historic Park, which honors the site of the first battle of the American Revolution. From this map, you can follow the British Army's exact route as it marched away from Boston. On April 19, 1775, the colonists finally decided to fight back. Visitors to the park can walk along the Battle Road Trail, which passes over North Bridge, the site of the skirmish. Historic events are highlighted in restored colonial buildings, and artifacts and uniforms are on display in the museum's visitor center. Number 7 is Nantucket. Nantucket's population surges from nearly 11,000 year-rounders to 50,000 in the summer due to its popularity as a tourist destination. It has serene harbors, breathtaking cliffs, beautiful beaches, and grand old mansions. Nantucket's canonical beginnings is 1659, when it was brought from the island's first settler by Tristram Coffin for his 30 and 2 beaver hats. From 1746 establishment of the Brent Point Light to the charming cobblestone Main Street and the Jethro Coffin House, Nantucket is replete with relics from its long and storied past. Number 6 is New Bedford. New Bedford is a coastal city in the South, earned its nickname as the Whaling City due to its status as a major whaling port in the early 19th century. When it comes to museums about whaling, none in the United States can compare to New Bedford's, on the road from the Art Gallery. The church whose name will live on in Moby Dick's history is Stephen Bethel's. The home of a whaling merchant is open to the public, as are museums showcasing art and firefighters' gear. Number 5 on the list is Martha's Vineyard. Martha's Vineyard, a beautiful island located just off the coast of Massachusetts to the south of Cape Cod, has always been a favorite vacation spot on the Hollywood elite. A lot of famous people like actors, singers, and even presidents take vacations on the largest island in New England because it has a laid-back vibe and beautiful scenery to explore. There are picturesque beaches along its coastline and quaint towns teeming with charming inns, boutique hotels, and gourmet dining. Cycling and golfing are just 2 of the many fantastic outdoor activities that can be enjoyed here. Number 4, Salem. Those who aren't frightened of the supernatural might enjoy spending Halloween in Salem, site of the infamous witch trails. The time when the city was governed by Puritans. During this time, Salem is filled with ghostly events, but tourists can learn more about witchcraft at a museum dedicated solely to the topic at another time. Salem had a long and illustrious history on the seas even before the trials. You can do more than have a picnic or go to the beach on its stunning waterfront. There are many historic buildings and ships that have been preserved here. Plymouth, Michigan at number 3. Plymouth was the original starting point in the year 1620. Plymouth Plantation is a living history museum that recreates daily life of visitors as it was in 1627, when the Pilgrims first settled the area. Number 2 is the Two of the Mayflower, a replica of the ship that brought the Pilgrims to the New World. It also joined the 1 million annual tourists who flock to Plymouth Rock to stand where the Pilgrims are said to have first set foot. More than a dozen golf courses are available, and tourists can also tour at Cranberry Farm and the historic homes. Grown into one of the state's top tourist spots. Provincetown, located at Cape Cod, is a popular tourist destination thanks to its proximity to the national seashore, which features attractions like the lighthouse, cranberry bogs, sandy beaches, and hiking and biking paths. First Pilgrim landing was at the very tip of the peninsula. Hyannis, the summer home of the Kennedy family, put Cape Cod on the map, even though the Cape is better known for its artist colonies and quaint villages. Leading the pack is Boston. Boston's rich past is easily explored. It is one of the oldest cities in the United States and was the site of the most well-known Tea Party in history. By following the Freedom Trail, tourists can retrace the steps of Boston's revolutionary heroes. The capital of the Commonwealth is also a modern metropolis with a vibrant cultural scene. Boston is the largest city in New England and is also home to several professional sports teams and the renowned Boston Pops Orchestra. Visitors to this eastern city by the bay can enjoy a wide variety of cultural activities and upscale dining options, including trips to Paul Revere's house in Fenway Park. Thanks for watching.